Welcome to the Getting Started series, adding a call to action. So we're going to start with creating a lesson from the video source page. So we create a lesson by hitting this one here. Lesson title will be Getting Started in Excel. We don't have a course yet, and we're going to use this particular video. Now, any videos that you upload will actually be listed in this list here. Now, course, we're going to make our own course. So we're going to say next, and then we're going to add a call to action to this video. Now here, the scoring we're going to set as 100% competent. That means they must complete each of the questions and they only get 2 repeats, okay, if they get the question wrong. We could increase that to 3 repeats or decrease it to 1 repeat. So at the moment we're just going to set it at the default 2 repeats. Now the VAP message is a value-added progress bar that tells the learner where they're currently at in terms of question and percentage completed. We can actually turn that off if we don't want the message, but we might just leave that on for the moment because it lets the learner know where they're currently at. So we're going to talk about this lesson and just type in a quick lesson description. This will go in the actual holding page, and we're going to add a call to action. Our first call to action, which is pretty simple. Now there's a selection of call to actions that we've already got here, but we're going to create our own. So our first call to action is going to be, how do you open Excel? It's going to be a multi-choice call to action. We've got a choice of a simple tap to continue, a poll, or a split screen. So we're going to start with multi-choice. Click continue, and we're going to choose a text format. Now we can either choose a text format or we can choose an image or an animated GIF. So at this stage we're just going to choose a text format multi-choice. Continue, and then it'll give us our answer. Okay, so this is one of a few answers. We can have up to 6 answers here. So our first answer is going to be, click on the close button. Now we know this is obviously wrong, so we're going to put in a response, no, that's incorrect, try again. Now we're going to set up this question, this answer as incorrect later. But first of all, we're going to add another answer. So our second answer is, go to File, New, and click. And the response will be, yes, that's correct. And we'll add another answer just to make sure. Okay, so we go to the next, and we can set our question text copy, the actual background, and the font color. So our background is going to be black, our font color is going to be white. The correct answer is actually going to be, go to File, New, and click. So we're going to select that as the correct answer, because then the system will know actually when the correct answer is. We can change the background of the correct answer to whatever we want. So we could choose it like a nice dark green perhaps, like this. Select that. Or we could just use the default. So we're going to activate question at let's say 5 seconds is default. We can change that to 12 seconds, or we could even change it back to 1 second. So for our purposes, we're going to change it to 8 seconds. The response display time just shows us how long the response is going to be up on the screen. So we might actually extend that out to 4 seconds because we want it to show. Now if you need information, you can click on these information buttons and they will actually tell you what each of those fields are. So now we're going to insert our advertising iframe footer, which is at the bottom of the screen of each call to action. It allows learners to click through to get more information, have a look at manuals, watch another video if there's a video link there, or even have a look at a picture of how something's being done. So it's a standard 910 across by 75 high image, and all paid accounts get to manually change this. So we'll just click through here. Here's one that we've pre-configured. Okay, so it's been pushed into our call to action list. So we're going to select that call to action. How do you open Excel? And it's inserted it into the video. This number 1 here shows the actual call to action, which we can adjust when it's going to occur. Now the best way to do this is to actually have a look at the video itself and see when it pops up.
Welcome to starting off with Microsoft Excel. We're going to first of all open up our Excel.
So here we see that the call to action has occurred at the particular point, 8 seconds. And we're going to click on the Go to Other screen, which we know is incorrect. No, that's incorrect. And then it'll push us back to the start of that learning point.
Off with Microsoft Excel. We're going to first of all open up our Excel.
Now we can actually click on the File New button, and it's told us it's correct. Congratulations, you've made your first call to action. Now if you wanted to add another call to action, you just click on Add, create new call to action, and then select whatever call to action you want, whether it's a multi-choice, tap to continue, or a poll. Next lesson, adding a poll.